I have the most weird friendships. There's somebody that I call my mentor, but he's not my mentor. I'm just so embarrassed to call him my friend because he's like so much older than me. He's maybe 65 towards 70. And he's really a good friend of mine. Like when I need wise counsel, I'll like call him or I'll send him a text like, hey, this is what's going on. And it can be about anything. It can be about work. It can be about romance. It can be about business. He really is my person, you know? And seeing how every time, like any situation where I have to issue, I'm like, oh, this is my mentor. That guy hasn't mentored me a day in my life. But it's just that, you know, we can be friends, but society has created certain conditioning. And I'm open to talk about it now simply because recently on social media, there was this girl who told the story of how she became friends with like a 75-year-old man when she was in like varsity. So this man, I think, was working at a bookshop or something like that. And she was going to go she was working at a bookshop and he had come in only to find that he had lost his wife. He taught her how to drive.
I remember seeing that.
You saw that story. And it liberated me so much that I wasn't a creep with like, because I've had people of all walks of life. Like I'm really that person who, if you look at people that I look to for like wise counsel, all walks of life.
I wonder why did you feel uncomfortable?
I felt very uncomfortable.
Because it's quite normal, especially for our age group, to have friends that are much older than us.
I absolutely agree.
So I'm surprised you felt awkward.
Yeah. Because maybe because I hadn't seen it.
I have people who are above 50 who I sit and we chat and we consider each other friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if it's the same sex. But because it was a man, I did feel awkward.
Even I have women who I consider friends that are above 50.
Especially when we have to go sit at a coffee shop. I always like, do people think that I'm sitting with my blesser? I
always used to feel... I wouldn't have the energy.
Is it? I always used to be like, people think that I'm sitting with her. Now, after that story, I've been very like, actually.
Is it not the context of how you were raised?
Maybe.
But we were all raised, if you're black, we were all raised to respect older people. But maybe for you, it's much like maybe how you feel with pastors. You can't not call a pastor Mruti.
Yes,
right?
Perhaps, because we had a pastor, by the time this is, maybe that episode will be out, Pastor Dumi.
Yes.
And he's like, just call me Dumi. I'm like, just call you Dumi. Do you want my mom to kill me? Excuse me, Pastor Dumi. Yes, because we were raised that, you respect elders, you respect clergy even more, So yeah.